Okay, oh man, I got no voice left. None. If you can hear me out there, racers, listen up. No box. I need no box. The last 6 remaining cars to the lanes, no box. I need you to the lanes. If you are in the shootout, listen up. If you are in the shootout and you are eliminated from if you are eliminated from this race and you are in no box only shootout. No box only shootout. Time run. 5 and 6. I'm going to give you a no box only shootout. If you are in no box and you want a time run before the shootout, you have to come right now. 5 and 6. If you are still in, if you are my last 6 guys in, no box in the main event, 1 and 2. If you're in the shootout and you want a time run, right now is when you get it. 5 and 6, we're gonna run you out right behind our no box cars. Tony Walker, we need you to the tower, please. Tony Walker, 2nd floor of the timing tower, please. No box. Quarterfinals, 6 of y'all coming back. I need my no box cars in lanes 1 and 2. No box shootout. If you're out of eliminations and you want a time run, now is the time to get it. Lanes 5 and 6, I'm gonna give you a time run. No box only, shootout competitors. Lanes 5 and 6. If you want a time run, now is the time to get it. So Junior Dragster legal buy run, Bo Sims. I think Bo was 3 last round, if I can remember correctly. I was trying to watch and deal with everything else.
No box shootout. No box shootout. If you need a time run, 5 and 6. No box shootout. If you need a time run, 5 and 6. No box eliminations, 1 and 2. No box eliminations, 1 and 2. No box shootout. If you need a time run, lanes 5 and 6. No box eliminations, 1 and 2.
you'll enjoy the greatest ride on the road with expert help from South Florida Choppers. We specialize in motorcycle parts and repair and offer dependable and expert service. Get your chopper repaired or upgraded by proven professionals and get more time to enjoy your vehicle the way it was always meant to be. Whether it's a new exhaust or chrome for your ride, give us a call or stop in today.
Hey everybody, we just had a great experience today at Wright Trailers. The sales staff was terrific, very friendly, knowledgeable about the product. They got us all set up, and it was in a timely manner, and we would highly recommend them, and we'll be back to purchase another trailer from them soon.
No box shootout. If you need a time run, lanes 5 and 6. No box eliminations, 1 and 2. And left lane, no box eliminations, Gage Birch. Dials is 624. Nick Iannelli out of Longwood, Florida. Dials is 616. Two very tough customers here at the New Year's Nationals. And Gage Birch takes the stripe, moving on to the next round. 13 on the tree, runs a 6:27 with a 4. Iannelli 63 on the tree, dead on with it. 2. No box shootout. Load up for your time run. No box shootout. Load up for your time run. Gordon Donner Lane, Gray Kimball, out of Concord, North Carolina, dials a 605. In his 70 Chevy Nova, next to James Bunner Sr., 639 on the dial. Battling it out. Bunner takes the stripe, 20 on the tree, dead on with a 1, moving on to the next round. And left lane, Mark Horton, 696. Tony Brock, 646. Out of Barberville, Kentucky. And Horton, 13 on the tree, takes the stripe, 697 with an O, 102 mile an hour. No box shootout time run. Need to be loaded up, strapped in, and ready to go.
All right, this is your no box time run. Shootout time run. This is your no box shootout time run. Ricky Dunn leaves 11. Paul Ramey 48. Ricky puts a 610 with a 9 up. Paul Ramey at 683. Chip Fraker.
eliminations, lanes 1 and 2. Box, eliminations 1 and 2. Box eliminations, lanes 1 and 2. Got 10 of you guys coming back. Box eliminations 1 and 2. Got 10 of you guys coming back. Box eliminations 1 and 2. Box eliminations 1 and 2. And today's Sunday, sponsored by South Florida Choppers. South Florida Choppers, Sunday sponsor of the 2018 New Year's Nationals. Box eliminations 1 and 2. Box eliminations, lanes 1 and 2. You have been called. Got 10 coming back. And Fast and Fincham in the left lane, making his time shot for the shootout next to Taylor Bouldering. Box eliminations 1 and 2. Box eliminations 1 and 2. Box eliminations 1 and 2. Got 10 coming back. We need you. Box eliminations 1 and 2. Box eliminations, waiting on 2. Box eliminations, lanes 1 and 2. Waiting on 2 of you guys. Come on, let's go. Box eliminations, lanes 1 and 2. Box shootout to lanes 5 and 6 for your one and only time run. Box shootout. If you need a time run, come to lanes 5 and 6. Box shootout. If you need a time run, come to lanes 5 and 6. Box shootout lanes 5 and 6 if you need a time run. Box shootout to lanes 5 and 6 if you need a time run. And here we go, getting into box elimination. The box elimination round coming up into the water. Box shootout, if you need a time run, go to 5 and 6. Box shootout, if you need a time run, go to 5 and 6. Kenny Underwood takes the stripe, 008 on the tree, dead on with an 8, 589. Skip Pellet hands it over on a red platter, 18 red. And John Siegel, left lane, 618 out of Riverview, Florida. Sitting next to Daryl Pittman out of Axon, Georgia. Pittman, 467. Guys have been going rounds all weekend long here at the 2018 New Year's Nationals. Siegel driving that pretty wagon, and that is not your mama's grocery getter. Trying to pick up a payday. Wheels up for Siegel to the 60. Both tight. Siegel slams the door at the long end, runs dead on with a 0, 25 on the tree. Daryl Pittman, thanks for coming out to the 2018 New Year's Nationals, hanging tough.
You'll enjoy the greatest ride on the road with expert help from South Florida Choppers. We specialize in motorcycle parts and repair and offer dependable and expert service. Get your chopper repaired or upgraded by proven professionals and get more time to enjoy your vehicle the way it was always meant to be. Whether it's a new exhaust or chrome for your ride, give us a call or stop in today.
Winners going into eliminations 3 and 4. Junior winners 1 and 2. No box winners 3 and 4. And on the starting line now, the box shootout time run. Jonas Fraker, Mike Lake, Lake Horse Transportation sponsor the 2018 New Year's Nationals. Junior winners, lanes 1 and 2. Junior winners, lanes 1 and 2. No box winners, lanes 3 and 4. No box winners, lanes 3 and 4. And on the starting line now, Trey Bunner, left lane, getting his time run in for the shootout. Johnny Tolosano, right lane, getting his shootout time run. Junior winners, lanes 1 and 2. No box winners, lanes 3 and 4. And Rob Gribble out of Kentucky getting his time shot in with Steve Hatfield. And thanks to all our sponsors for the 2018 New Year's Nationals here at Palm Beach International Raceway. Left lane, Mike Valley, Andrew Reeves getting their time shot in for the shootout. Andrew Reeves. First time that car's seen the track. Right out of the box this weekend. And left lane shootout. Time trial. Bradley Snowball next to Ken Grant. Ken Grant, sponsor of the Shortest Distance Award. And our box shootout time trials. Bunch of folks checking out the left lane here. Shelby Miles, Miles Twins Racing, getting her time run in out of South Carolina. Brett Sloat, Claude DeBonis getting their time shot in for the shootout. And the no box semifinals, Gage Burt dials a 625. James Bunner Sr. dials a 639. Gage and James battling out. Young Gage Birch moves on to the next round, runs a 626 with a 5. Margin of victory, 7th thou, 31 on the tree. James Bunner Sr. hanging tough all weekend long. Ran dead on with a 4. Your legal buy, Mark Horton. Dialing 690 out of Callahan, Florida. And your no box final is going to be Mark Horton and Gage Birch. Junior shootout time run to the lanes. Junior shootout time run to the lanes. Junior shootout time run to the lanes. Box eliminations to the lanes. Box eliminations to the lanes. Box eliminations to the lanes. And here we are rolling up under the tower junior semis. Box eliminations to the lanes. And left lane, young David Kovar Jr. out of Coral City, Illinois, 790. Bo Sims, 1225 out of Honea Path, South Carolina. Kovar got a long way to go. Bo Sims hanging tough, that young man, running a 1225. Definitely a good young racer here today. And Kovar Jr., dial 790. Bo Sims, 1225. And left lane, Gary Williams takes the win, moving on to the next round. Kenny Underwood gives it up on the starting line. 006 red. Williams, 008 on the tree, runs dead on with a 6. 594, dead on with a 6. Left lane, Todd Burks out of Palmetto, Florida, 669. On the dial, John Siegel. In the grocery getter, that is a Bad Mamba Jamba 619 out of Riverview, Florida. Siegel wheels up, both 16 on the tree. Burks takes the stripe, 670 with a 3. Juniors shootout time run. Need to be in the lanes if you need a time run in juniors. And Kenny Underwood wheels up to the 60, trip, zip, 588 with an 8. Box. Semis to the lanes. 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 And on the starting line now is your junior time run for the shootout. Your junior time run for the shootout. Box semis needs to be in the lanes. Box semi need to be in the lanes. Aaron Reynolds' time run. He called it, said, you know what? I'm going to hit trip zip on the tree, and he did it. Called it sitting back there in the lanes getting ready for his time run. Said, hey, Dad, I'm hitting trip zip on this deal, dude. And he sure did. Definitely going to be a tough customer in the junior shootout. And Lily Lake getting her time run in. Lake Horse Transportation, sponsor of the New Year's Nationals. Lake Horse Transportation sponsored all weekend long the first best losing package first round buyback out of Paris, Kentucky. Cameron Hawkins getting their time run in. And want to say thank you to our Sunday sponsor, South Florida Choppers. The day sponsor for the 2018 New Year's Nationals at the Palm Beach International Raceway. Mike Pruss and all the guys actually helping racers out here on. Yeah. And left lane, Kenny Underwood. Kicking off the semis for box eliminations in the New Year's Nationals. Underwood dials a 590. Right lane, Todd Burks dials a 669 out of Palmetto, Florida. Local hometown boy hanging tough with the big dogs all weekend long here at the New Year's Nationals. Underwood wheels up to the 60, and Underwood takes it. Runs 610. Burks 607 on the tree. And the box semifinals, Gary Williams, the legal buy out of Bradenton, Florida, dialing a 593. Williams and Underwood advancing to the final round. Junior final needs to be in the lanes. Junior final needs to be in the lanes. Need no box finals, junior final, and box finals to the lanes. No box finals, junior finals, box finals to the lanes. Racers, I need box, no box, and junior finals to the lanes, please. Box, no box, junior finals to the lanes. All right, here we go. No box final. Coming up to the starting line to wrap up the no box class of the 2018 New Year's Nationals at the Palm Beach International Raceway.
All right, here we go. This is our final for no box. 10 grand. Sunday night. Mark Horton, right lane. Gage Birch, left lane. Gage had a top end little fender bender with this thing several months ago in Gainesville. Got it back out. Just got it done to bring it here to run the New Year's Nationals race for us. Hasn't even got any paint on it yet or nothing. BJ Bianchi then put a new bullet in the car for him, and he is on a roll. He's been on a tear with this thing. Mark Horton, a previous winner also at the New Year's Nationals race, has won I think he won a top ball a couple years back at SGMP and New Year's Nationals. Mark Horton's down 695 on the right, Gage Birch 626 on the left. They are going right in and going for it. 5,000, separate them at the starting line. It's going to be a race at the top end. Gage Birch, your winner. Gage Birch, dead 6. Drops to be dead 6. Mark Horton also tried to stop down there. Took 9 thou, and hey, went 6 thou or 8 thou under. Needed to basically take 1. That is your New Year's Nationals no box final. Gage Birch, your New Year's Nationals $10,000 no box winner here at Palm Beach International Raceway.
You'll enjoy the greatest ride on the road with expert help from South Florida Choppers. We specialize in motorcycle parts and repair and offer dependable and expert service. Get your chopper repaired or upgraded by proven professionals and get more time to enjoy your vehicle the way it was always meant to be. Whether it's a new exhaust or chrome for your ride, give us a call or stop in today.
Box final. We need a box final to the lanes, please. Box final to the lanes. You know, box final. Also, we need a junior final to the lanes, please. Junior final to the lanes. Oh, I'm sorry. Juniors are under there. I'm sorry. My mistake. All right. Juniors are coming out. We do need our box final to the lanes, please. Box final to the lanes. We need our no box shootout cars to the lanes, please. No box shootout cars to the lanes. Lanes 5 and 6. No box shootout. We're going to start you in lanes 5 and 6. Box. We need you to the lanes, please. Box final. Just the final of the main event for box. Just the final for the main event for box. We need the final main event for box in the lanes, please. Caroline McCarty. Left lane, juniors, 821. Bo Sims, 1225. Right hand lane. This little man has been tearing through the field. Earlier today, I watched him be 3. I believe I watched him be 11 on the tree. He is a skilled professional at a very young age. Caroline McCarty, no slouch. I believe she won here. Did she win? She won last month, or she? Yeah, I believe Citrus National, she won the event here too. Here we go. Oh, Bo, there turns it red. Caroline McCarty, red behind him, but to no avail. Bo Sims turns it red. Makes the final not so finale. Goes down there and he's 1234. Caroline is 823 and 821. Caroline McCarty, your New Year's Nationals Sunday Junior Dragster champion. All right, we got one of our no box finalists in lanes. I actually see Kenny Underwood at the back of the lanes. I think he's rolling up now. All right, our coming to 5 and 6. Let's fill those lanes up. Box final, I see Kenny rolling up now. Chance Vaughn looking for a little love down here in the bleachers. Advanced Aerospace Systems. Very big sponsor help out here with the junior program and New Year's Nationals, RT Promotions. Chance likes everything about RT Promotions except me. Johnny Panton sitting down there at the wall. He's probably taken 1,776 pictures this weekend. It's my brother from South Carolina down there. Yeah, drove halfway across the country and don't even got a car. Just came here to hang out. Getting our no box shootout cars in the lanes. No box shootout cars, 5 and 6, please. Starting to get them in there. Our box final looks like they're over there preparing to load up and come on out. These are two of the best in the business.
Both won the $1 million race twice. Twice, so it's Kenny. That's $4 million.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I did not think of that. That is the only time you're going to see, well, it probably won't be the only time you'll see it, but this is the first time you're going to see two $2 million former. They've both won the million twice. Both these guys have won the million twice. Kenny Underwood and Gary Williams. These guys are, like I said, there's none better in the business than these two. Yeah, but I believe Kenny was still doubled at 5, I think, and he was still in at 5. Yeah, and yep, out there giving me a thumbs up down there. So apparently I'm right about that. I was trying to watch a little bit while I was running around, but. Is it? First time ever? $4 million on the starting line. $4 million winners in the start. Yes, sir. These are the only two-time winners ever of the million. Kenny won it for the second time earlier this year. Both these guys have won the million twice. And here they are on the final of the New Year's Nationals Sunday main event. This is round number next. Could not tell you what number we're in. I mean, I'm just excited that we're here. I'm probably more thrilled than either one of them guys on the starting line that this is the final for box. Kenny in the right lane, Gary in the left. I can read Gary's dial in 595. Kenny Underwood dial 591. Here we go. This is $4 million worth of winners sitting here on the start line right here, folks. First time ever. These two guys are going to run each other for the first time since they have both won the million twice. They are the only two racers in the world that can say they've won the million twice. If you don't think there's a little bit going on right here, I promise you there is. It's all bragging rights more than anything else of these two. All right, 17,000 separate them at the starting line. One of them's in a little bit of trouble. Kenny Underwood, 5, 27 above. Gary's 22, 17 above. Yep, margin of victory is 7,000, Kenny Underwood. Your New Year's National Sunday $10,000 winner, Kenny Underwood. All right, James Thompson, right-hand lane. Charlie Lockhart in your left-hand lane. Charlie dial 574. James Thompson on a 724 in the right-hand lane. Thompson turns it 5 red. Oh, Charlie Lockhart 7, dead 6. How about 13 total? 7 dead 6 for Charlie Lockhart. He came to play. He told me this was going to be his race. It's the only one he's got left, so he's going to have to make it count. Thompson turns it 5 red, 2 under. So hopefully for everybody's sake, he will be up here announcing soon. Since I have no voice left, Bill Murray has no voice left. Here we go. Ricky Dunn and Geronimo. 610. Taylor Bouldry dialed 638, right-hand lane. Here we go. Oh, Taylor Bouldry, 11 red. Ricky Dunn, 9 green behind her. 9, 1 above. Ricky goes ahead and lays down 19. He's no box, guys. This is why I don't race no more. This is why I'm a one-time-a-year promoter, two-time-a-year promoter, because I can't drive a race car, and these guys are tough. I cannot believe some of the packages these guys lay down. Neon Leon Robertson, 637 left-hand lane. Michael Schnell, 690 right-hand lane. Oh, Snell turns it red. Leon red behind him, but never doesn't matter. Michael Snell goes 31 red, rolls down 3 thou under. Leon says, let me go ahead and leg it out, goes 4 thou under. Leon be coming back for round number 2 of the no box shootout. Lucas Walker, 552 in left-hand lane, did a 300-foot burnout. Richard Mortel, right-hand lane, 828 to dial in for the street car. This guy is no joke. He is a local that crushes people on an every week basis. Ricky is one tough customer. Lucas Walker, absolutely no joke in the left-hand lane. He's been struggling a little bit this weekend, but he turns on win lights repeatedly normally. Ricky turns it red, 6 thou. Lucas, 19 behind him, rolls on down through there. Puts her dead 3. Lucas said he knew what to dial it, hasn't made a pass in 16 hours, and he still knew exactly how to put it dead on. Box, shootout cars, 1 and 2. Box, shootout cars, we need you a 1 and 2 now, please. Box, shootout cars, 1 and 2. Paul Ramey, right-hand lane. Got a green one. Oh, then we get a gray one in the left lane. Michael Carpenter, 043. I don't know if we watched the Paragon on the track yet. Everybody's had a red one lane or another, it seems like. Michael red, 3 under. Paul Ramey, a little bit late, 2 above, but he's got the win. He is coming back for second round. Chad Dotson, left lane, 665. Rick McDonough, right lane, 665. Basically a heads-up race, folks. Chad dips her in deep. Here we go. Oh, Rick out of there. Big storyline advantage. Chad's got work to do. No, sir. Rick goes down there. 19, dead 8. This is how you like me now. Chad Dotson, little bit tardy, dead 7. Rick McDonough will be coming back for round number 2. Dan Fuzzy Dice Warren, my buddy from Melbourne, moved down, he even lives near me now. I've known Dan about 8 years now. Really, really good guy, great racer, very friendly guy. Take on Fast and Fincham, Rodney Fincham. Like and share, like and share. He's fixing to put that FTI converter on 2900. Here goes Dan Warren. Here we go, folks. He is live right now watching, I promise. Dan has the advantage. Looks like about 9 thou. Here we go down to the finish line, and it is Rodney Fincham, dead 6. Dan goes down there 5 under. Looked like he legged her out, and the car picked up a little bit from the time run. Oh my Lord, Dan's gonna be flinging his helmet. Rodney Fincham's like and share, hitting the button right now, like and share. Lee Crawford, left lane. Lee bought 2 of entries and everything I had this weekend. He wanted to come racing so bad. He brought his dad, his kid, everybody. Had a great time. Nick Ferraro, right lane, 6:15 to dial in for Nick. Still got a trophy up here for juniors for him. Hasn't picked up yet. Here we go. About 31,000 separate them. Looks like Nick Ferraro, 14.4 above for the win. Lee Crawford, a little bit tardy and a little bit over. Frank Attilio, right lane, 7:36. Chip Fraker, left lane, 7:16. That was James Thompson cussing my timing system out, or he's driving out, whatever, if y'all happen to slip and hear that. I'm gonna finish out here just with a box. We need box. Shootout cars, 1 and 2, please. Box. Shootout cars, 1 and 2. Box. This is all random pairing. Get in and run. We got one, got a little bit of an advantage on the other. Let's see what happens at the other side of the track. Frank turns it into a win, like 13.28 above. Takes a little bit there, but he had room. Chip was 67 and 2 over. I'm going to announce the last couple pairs of no box here, and I'm going to hand the microphone over to James Thompson, which I'm sure everybody's going to be thankful for. Tony Walker, left lane, 663. Johnny Talasano, right lane, 682. These guys race each other every Saturday night. They got to run each other first round in the shootout. Tony turns it red. John, he's going to be a little upset. Johnny was a little tardy. Told me he tried to give his shootout entry away earlier. Nobody would take it. Here we go. Cameron Fredrickson. Cameron Fredrickson, left lane. That's not right. That's not right. Stop him. That's not right. I don't want that. Hold him up. That's not right. That's a second off. You got the wrong dial. Probably going to be 618. Probably 618. Okay, that's for sure wrong. Left lane. Yes. Dial in. Check the dial. Right now.
He was already waving at it. He was already pointing at it. Had his hand up.
Mitch, it's the left lane, please. Okay, we got it fixed. Go ahead. All right, guys, we're ready to go. Cameron Fredrickson, left lane, 618. Michael Crass, right lane, 670. Kentucky Headhunter. Both these guys got in the shootout last minute. We had a couple alternates. They both decided to hop in. This should be a barn burner. Cameron hasn't been off the bottom all weekend in that wagon. He said, I just need one shot at the tree in a time run. Let me go. Here we go, folks. Oh, one of them is in trouble. Let's see what happens to the other side. Cameron, 7, 4 above, taking 16. Michael Crass, a little bit tardy, dead 6. Will not get it done against Cameron. Gage Birch, just won $10,000, so that's not enough. Rob Reynolds, I want some more of your money. Right lane, Rick Rucker, 601 on the motorcycle. Gage Birch down 622 in the Mustang. Just put this car back together, brought it out here yesterday, or I think Friday, might have made a couple time runs. One earlier, and now he's in the shootout. Rick Rucker turns it red. Gage Birch, 14 up front. Looks like he dropped her down there, not going to show his hand. Rick goes down, he's dead 1, but red up front ends his night. Mark Horton, the man who just runnered up the 10 grander. Left lane 695, Troy Stafford. The man who won 10 grand last night in the S10 truck. This is going to be a killer first round. Both these guys are tough off the bottom. Troy looks like he's letting go on the button. That's not deep staging his foot breaking it. Mark's gone. Going to be pretty good. Looks like about 12,000 separate him on the start line. See what we got at the other end. Horton, dead 3. 6, dead 3. Take 26. Troy Stafford, 18. 17 above. 3x34 is Tony Brock. Says not on file, but that's Tony Brock. 646 the dial in, taking on Bug McCarty. Bug McCarty dialed to 607 in your right hand lane. All right, we got box in line. We need juniors. Junior dragsters, round 1 of the shootout. Juniors. Juniors. Get in the lanes, please. Come on to 5 and 6. Junior dragster, come on up to 5 and 6. Shootout, round 1. Junior dragsters, come on up, lanes 5 and 6. Tony Brock rolling it in. Bug McCarty, both of them ever so staging ever so gently. Bug bumps it in. Tony turns it. 5 red. Bug McCarty is tripped behind him. Bug McCarty is tripped. Those guys would have been a tough one. They both turned to green. Tony turned it to slightly red. Dustin Carroll. 669 to Camaro. Taking on Casey Sims. Casey Sims in your right hand lane. 626 to dial in. $5,000 separate them on the start line. Finish line. Your winner, Casey Sims, 51, 16 above. Dustin Carroll, 56, 47 above. Kenny Anderson, left-hand lane, taking on Tucker Creech. A couple years ago, these guys raced each other in junior dragsters. Now they race each other in big cars. Kenny Anderson, 798 your left lane. Tucker Creech, 579 your right lane. Both guys pre-staged. Tucker in, Kenny in, here we go. $31,000 separate them. Looks like Tucker Creech will be your winner. 14, dead 6. Tucker lays down 20, makes Kenny mathematically ineligible.
All right, left lane. It says Kenny Underwood on the file here, but I think that might be Troy Williams driving. Not sure about that yet. Left lane dial 486 goes up against Mike Lake. Dialed in at 553. thousandths of a second separates them on the tree here. Advantage going to be left lane. Winner, however, going to be right lane. Lake, 029 on the tree, dead on with a 3. Left lane, gets there first but breaks out for the losing effort. Drake Bunner on the left side, dialed in at 627, goes up against Chad Duke, MBU, dialed in at 587. Of a second, the advantage is going to go to Duke on the right-hand side. Trey's in trouble here. Winner going to be Duke. 016 on the tree, 588 with the 8 on the 587 dial in. Bunner 046 on the tree, goes down with an 8, still no good. Rob Gribble on the left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 501, goes up against Ken Grant, dialed in at 476 on the right-hand side of the track. Once again, this is box first round. 32 car shootout. Just got done with the no box shootout. That means juniors will be next. Junior dragsters, load up, please. Junior dragsters. You're in the lanes. Need you to load up, please. Two-hundredths of a second. The advantage is going to go to Ken Grant on the right-hand side. Gribble's in trouble here. Winner pulls it out. Holy cow. Rob Gribble, 053 on the tree, goes 503 with a 9 on the 502 dial in. Ken Grant, 024 on the tree, goes 482 on the 476 dial in. Gribble sneaks in front by 12 thousandths of a second. James Snyder in the 66 Chevy 2 on the left-hand side, he is dialed 622. Goes up against Kyle Anderson, he is dialed in at 660 in that Chevy Camaro. Seven thousandths of a second separates him on the tree here. Advantage going to be Anderson. Winner going to be Anderson. Down with a 1 after 027 reaction time. Snyder gets there first, or breaks out. 620 with an 8 on the 622 dial in after 034 reaction time. Vanessa Proust on the left-hand side dialed in at 462. Goes up against Bradley Snowball. Right-hand side dialed 457. Still waiting on Proust to do a burnout here. Snowball patiently waiting. Sounds like the car lost fire. Looks like they got it going back again now. Snowball waiting patiently in the pre-stage beam. Proust still hasn't done the burnout yet. Sounds like the car's stumbling pretty bad on the starting line here. Giving them the broke signal. Bradley Snowball going to get the buy run here. Opponent brake signal, single run. Going to push Proust off. Snowball going to take the buy run. .022 on the reaction time. Got you down early. Goes 483 with the 4 on a 457 dial in. Not on file on the left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 483. Goes up against Billy Ferraro. Right-hand side, dialed 471. Just found out that is Keith Russell on the left-hand side of the track, getting staged up. Here we go. Thousandths of a second separates him on the tree here. Ferraro going to be the winner. 473 with the 4. On the 471 dial in, he was 012 on the tree. Left lane goes 485 with a 2 on the 483 dial in. That brings up Andy Rucker. Right, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 564. Goes up against Claude DeBonis, dialed in at 481 on the right-hand side of the track. Thousandths of a second separates him on the tree here. The advantage going to go to DeBonis. Winner going to be DeBonis. 003, 483 with the 3 on the 481 dial in. Rucker was 009 on the tree. Goes 569 with the 3 on the 564 dial in. Left-hand side of the track, that's Kobe Fuller. Dialed in at 452. Goes up against Michael Valley. He is dialed in at 464 on the right-hand side. Nine thousandths of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to Fuller on the left-hand side. Going to be your winner also. Fuller, 452. Dial in goes 451 with a 9, double breakout. 027 reaction time. Michael Valley, 460 with a 7 on the 464 dial in. After 038 reaction time. Junior Bunner, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 640. Goes up against Jonas Fraker, who gets the I'm Not Scared of Anything award. Comes out in the box class with a Jeep SRT8, dialed in at 830. Five hundredths of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to Bunner. I think he's got this one wrapped up on the brakes down there. Going to be your winner. 648 with a 2 on the 640 dial in. He has an 032 light. Fraker, 847 with the 4 on an 830 dial in after an 079 reaction time. That brings up Andrew Reeves. Left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 473. Goes up against Steve Hatfield. That 57 Chevy dialed in at 494. Significant advantage on the tree. Going to go to Reeves. 022 on the tree. Going to be your winner. 477 with the 2 on the 473 dial in. He was 022 on the tree. Hatfield had an issue there. He was 214 on the tree. Goes 490 with a 0 on the 494 dial in. That'll bring up Brandon James from Margate, Florida. Left-hand side dialed in at 469. Goes up against Dan Baldry. That 68 Camaro dialed in at 566. James not going to be happy with that one. 002 on the red side. Baldry going to be your winner. 038 on the tree. And goes 569 with a 2 on the 566 dial in. James after the red light. 466 with the 0 on the 469. Randy Banger, left-hand side of the track. He's dialed in at 477. Goes up against Kyle Philhauer. Dialed in at 463 on the right-hand side. Eight thousandths of a second separates him on the tree here. Advantage going to go to Banger. Will let Banger. 007, dead on with a 0. How about a 7 thousandths package? Kyle Philhauer, 015 on the tree. Mathematically ineligible from the start. And goes 462 with the 5 on the 463 dial in. Left-hand side, that's Brett Sloat. He's dialed in at 493. Not on file on the right-hand side of the track, dialed in at 491. Sloan turns to 021 on the red side. Not on file on the right side. Going to be a winner. 004 on the tree. That goes 496 with a 3 on the 491 dial in. Slowed after the red light. 494 with a 1 on the 493 dial in. Miss Shelby Miles on the left-hand side of the track. She is dialed in at 433. Goes up against Johnny Tolosano. Dialed in at 448. He is from Jupiter, Florida. Thousandths of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to Tolosano. The win line, however, going to go to Shelby Miles. Miles, 024 on the tree, goes 434 with a 0 on the 433 dial in. Tolosano had the better 017 reaction time, but goes 450 with a 2 on the 448 dial in. Miles gets there first by 5 thousandths of a second. Corey Galletti on the left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 464. Goes up against Carol McCarty, right-hand side of the track, dialed 459. Round 2, 32 car shootout. No box, no box, no box. 32 car shootout. We need you up in the lanes, please. No box, 32 car shootout. We need you up in the lanes, please, for round number 2. Six thousandths of a second separates him on the tree. McCordy in control. Winlet, however, going to go to Galletti. 463 with an 8. Double breakout on the 464 dial in. Held 11 on the tree. McCarty had the better 004 on the tree. He goes 458 with a 6 on the 459 dial in. Gets there first by 9 thousandths of a second. 7 or less would have got her the win light. Tyler Bohannon, 466 on the left-hand side of the track, who's up against Cameron Fredrickson. And in the no-box shootout as well, down in at 470. Chris Simmons, report to the base of the tower, please. Chris Simmons, report to the base of the tower, please. Dead even on the starting line, identical 002 reaction times. They're going for it here. Winner going to be Cameron Fredrickson. Check this out. 470 with a 9 on the 470 dial in, 11 thousandths package. Tyler Bohannon, 467 with the 1 on the 466 dial in. Cameron, 002, take 002 for the win there. That is affirmative.
I've been reaching through the void, I'm easy. The only one I long for, aching through the night. I won't go there, leading me to nowhere. It's clear to me I'm stronger, reaching out of sight. Hear the sound of the animal, fear the beast is insatiable. Lead me on to incredible beats. It's time to be radical. War is over now. If you want it, if you want it. War is over now. If you want it, if you want it. I've been reading to let you know I'm reading. The signs you show of hurting, aching through the night.
32 car shootout for the junior dragsters coming up now. First off, going to be Ryan Garrett. Dialed in at 799 on the left-hand side of the track. Goes up against Jimmy Kavanaugh. Dialed in at 936 on the right-hand side of the track. About a tenth of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to Girgit on the left-hand side of the track. He is in control on this one. Going to be your winner also, 054 on the reaction time, 797 with the 7 on the 799. Kavanaugh was 152 on the tree, and goes 923 with a 7 on the 936 dial in. That brings up Jake Sickler, dialed in at 794 left-hand side. He's up against Aaron Reynolds, dialed in at 793 right-hand side of the track. Reynolds got a special crew chief this weekend as Ken Grant, getting him in the beams there. We appreciate Ken helping him out. No box shootout, no box shootout. Second round, we need you up in the lanes, please. No box shootout, need you up in the lanes now, please. Reynolds going to get the win here as Sickler goes 048 on the red side. Reynolds 036 on the green side. At the finish line goes 794 with the 2 on 793 dial in. Sickler after the red light goes 796 with the 4 on a 794 dial in. That brings up Katie Sloat, left hand side of the track, dialed in at 792. Goes up against Chase Purdy, dialed in at 8 flat on the right hand side of the track. Significant advantage on the start line. Go to Katie Sloat by about 600ths of a second. Going to be your winner also. 016 on the tree, 794 with the 3 on the 792 dial in. Purdy 079 on the tree, goes 802 with the 1 on the 8 flat dial in. Peyton Shook, left hand side of the track, dialed in at 802, goes up against Logan Westmoreland, dialed in at 854 on the right hand side of the track. Six hundredths of a second, the advantage on the tree. Go to Westmoreland. Gonna be your winner there. 855 with the 4 on the 854 dial in. 035 on the tree. Shook 097 on the tree. Goes 798 with a 7 on the 802 trying to get there. Bud Trammell, left hand side of the track, dialed in at 796. Goes up against Morgan Miles, dialed in at 791 on the right hand side. thousandths of a second separates them on the tree here. Morgan Miles was 0.14 and left second. Trammell going to be your winner. 002 on the tree. How about this? Dead on with an 8, 10 thousandths package. Miles, 790 with the 4 on the 791 dial in. Gets their first 2 thousandths of a second. No good. Left-hand side of the track, that's Michael Carpenter dialed in at 8 flat. Goes against Chase Ramey. He is dialed in right-hand side of the track, 812. Of a second, the advantage on the tree go to Carpenter on the left-hand side of the track. Carpenter going to be your winner. 049 on the tree, 801 with a 0 on an 8 flat. Chase Ramey, 811 with a 7 on the 812 dial in after 080 reaction time. Lily Lake, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 806. Goes up against Michael Halstead, dialed in 806 on the right-hand side of the track. Five hundredths of a second separates them on the tree here. Advantage going to be left lane. Winner going to be left lane.
43, take 30 from the top.
12 it. 043 on the tree. 810 with a 2 on the 806 dial in. Halstead 098 on the tree. 807 with a 7 on the 806 dial in. Hannah Wilson, left hand side of the track, dialed in at 794. Goes up against Blake Barberi, dialed in at 798 on the right hand side.
I love your little big car, dude. That was badass. I want to go get Gary the other day. What do you want to go Gary? What do you want to go? I think it is.
Welton, 072 on the red side. Barberi going to be your winner. 012 on the tree. He goes 8 flat with an 8 on the 798 dial in. Welton after the red light, 795 with a 3 on the 794 dial in. Haley Shook, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 901. Goes up against David Kovar, dialed in at 795 on the right-hand side. Haley Shook turns at 037 on the red side. David Kovar going to be your winner. 044 on the green side. And goes 789 with the 1 on a 795 dial in. Shook after the red light. 908 with a 3 on a 901 dial in. Michaela Stevens, left-hand side of the track, down in at 790, goes up against Samantha Senko, down in at 795. Stevens 044 on the red side. Senko go be your winner. 072 on the green side. They go 788 with the 7 on the 795 dial in. Stevens, after the red light, goes 793 with the 4 on the 790 dial in. Heath Fullhauer, left hand side of the track, down in at 790, goes up against Nick Ferraro, down in at 790 also. Fullhauer going to be your winner here as Ferraro turns to 006 on the red side. Fullhauer 035 green, 785 with the 6 on the 790. Ferraro shuts it down early, way early, and goes 1750 at 30 miles an hour. Birch turns at 009 on the red side. Hawkins going to be your winner. 013 on the tree. He goes 789 with a 3 on the 790 dial in. Birch after the red light, 788 with a 6 on the 790 dial in. Sydney Senko, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 795. Goes up against Trip McCarty, dialed in at 818 on the right-hand side of the track. 8 thousandths of a second separates them on the tree. Riccardi with the advantage. Going to be your winner also. 822 with the 6 on the 818 dial in. Senko, 073 on the tree. Gets there first, but breaks out. 794 with the 8 on the 795 dial in. Gets there by 40. 38 or less would have got it done. Caroline McCarty coming up next on the left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 825. Goes up against Braden Davis, dialed in at 810 on the right-hand side. Two-hundredths of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to the left-hand side of the track. Left lane also going to be your winner. 041 on the tree, 823 with the 3, double breakout on the 825 dial in. Davis gets there first, but goes 803 with the 3 on the 810 dial in. 062 reaction time, not going to help him in that pair. Cody Sims, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 842. Goes up against Katrina Carpenter, down in at 795. Box, round number 2, shoot. Final call, no box. Final call, no box. We're missing one of you guys. Final call, no box. Shootout. Round number 2. DJ in the lanes now, please. Carpenter going to be a winner in that pair. 028 on the green side. And Sims turns at 039 on the red side. Katrina goes 793 with the 7 on the 795 dial in. After the red light, Sims goes 841 with the 7 on the 842. That'll bring up Kyle Anderson on the left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 790. It's up against Morgan Carroll, right-hand side of the track, dialed in at 826. Five hundredths of a second separates them on the tree. Advantage going to go to Carroll. Anderson's in trouble on this one. Carroll going to be your winner, 825 with a 9 on the 826 dial in, double breakout. Kyle Anderson, 091 on the tree, goes 788 with a 4 on a 790 dial in. With that, that'll wrap up first round of all the shootouts. Second round, no box coming up around the corner next. No box, no box, no box. No box, round number 2, load up, please. No box, round number 2, load up, please. Round number 2 of the no box shootout coming up next. Going to be Charlie Lockhart down in at 574. He's up against Rick Madonna. Right hand side of the track down in at 665. Thousandths of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to Charlie Lockhart on the left-hand side. Lockhart going to be your winner. 007 on the tree, 577 with the 6. On the 574 dial in. Rick Madonna, 020 on the tree, goes 669 with the 8 on the 665 dial in. Lucas Walker, left-hand side of the track, down in at 552, goes up against Bud McCarty. That AMC Rambler down in at 607. McCarty not going to be happy there. 001 on the red side. Lucas Walker 010 on the tree. Goes 581, clicks it off early. McCarty also clicks it off early, goes 704. I'll bring up Ricky Dunn, left-hand side of the track. Down in at 610. Goes up against Johnny Talisano. Down in at 678. Thousandths of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to Talisano on the right-hand side of the track. Going to be your winner also. How about 005 on the tree? Goes 680 with a 3 on the 678 dial in. Gets there first, 0.06 of a second. Ricky Dunn, 609 with a 7 on the 610. He had an 037 reaction time. I'll bring up Hot Rod Fincham. Down in 773. Left-hand side of the track. Goes up against Tucker Creech. Down in at 578. That's Chevy Nova. Looks like Ronnie's been deep staging all weekend. He's going to try to stay shallow tonight here in the shootout. See if that works out for him. Of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to the right-hand side of the track. Finish line, that's going to work out in his favor. Creech, 022 on the tree, 577 with the 1 on the 578 dial in. Finish him 041 on the tree, go 771 with the 8 on the 773 dial in. Box, load up please. Box, load up please. Round 2, box, load up please. Also, juniors, need you in the back in the lanes. Round number 2 for the shootout. Juniors, need you in the back of the lanes for the shootout. Casey Sims, dialed in at 626 on the left-hand side, goes up against Paul Ramey. He's dialed in at 682 on the right side. .04 of a second, the advantage is going to go to the left-hand side of the track. Winlet going to be at the same side. 011 on the tree. 628 with the 8 on the 626 dial in. Ramey 057 on the tree. Dead on with the 4. No good because of the bad reaction time. I'll bring up Mark Horton, tonight's runner-up. Down in at 693. Goes up against Nick Ferrero. Down in at 614 on the right-hand side. Horton going to be your winner there. 044 on the green side as Ferrero goes 017 on the red side. Horton goes 692 with the 1 on the 693 dial in. Junior dragsters, round number 2, please. Junior dragsters, DJ in the stage lanes for round number 2, please. Round number 2 box, load up, please. Round number 2 box, load up, please. Franco Tilio, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 737, and that S10 goes up against Gage Birch, tonight's winner, dialed in at 627. Three hundredths of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to Altilio on the left-hand side. Right lane, however, going to be your winner. Birch, 041 on the tree and goes 629 with the 7 on the 627 dial in. Altilio gets there first, but breaks out 734 with a 9 on the 737 dial in. He had an 010 reaction time. Leon Robertson, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 637. Goes up against Cameron Fredrickson in the Willy Wagon. Off the bottom, going 618. Of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to Robertson on the left-hand side of the track. And Cameron Fredrickson sprays up and drops him off. 032 on the tree, 618 with the 8 on the 618 dial in, only going through 101 miles an hour. Robertson had the better 010 reaction time, gets pushed through 634 with a 9 on the 637 dial in. Second round of the box shootout coming up now. Kobe Fuller on the left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 452. Goes up against Jerry Crawford, dialed in at 492 on the right-hand side. going to be your winner here is Derek Crawford, turns to 025 on the red side. Fuller, 026 green, goes 453 with a 0 on the 452 dial in. Crawford, after the red light, goes 494 with a 0 on the 492 dial in. Junior Butter on the left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 639, goes up against Dan Baldry, dialed in at 569 on the right-hand side. Butter going to be your winner here as Baldry turns at 023 on the red side. Butter 027 green goes 639 with a 300 package. Baldry goes 567 with the 8 on the 569 dial in. That'll bring up Randy Banger on the left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 476. Goes up against Andrew Reeves, right-hand side of the track, dialed in at 473. Thousandths of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to Banger on the left-hand side of the track. Going to be your winner also. How about this? 476 with the 6 on the 476 dial in after a 001 reaction time. Nice 7 thousandths package. Andrew Reeves 473 with the 1 on the 473 dial in after the 013 reaction time. Banger 001 on the tree gets there first. 007. Shelby Miles left-hand side of the track dialed in at 433. Goes up against Mike Lake. And that Camaro dialed in at 552. Of a second separates him on the tree here. Slight advantage going to go on the right-hand side. Winner, however, going to be on the left-hand side. Miles 028 on the tree, goes 467 with the 2. Problems for Mike Lake. Slows down to go 776 with the 2 on the 552 dial-in. Next up, that'll be Corey Galletti on the left-hand side of the track, dialed 474. Goes up against Rob Gribble, right-hand side, dialed 503. No box. Round number 3, please. No box. Round number 3 of the shootout. No box. No box. No box. No box. Shootout. Round number 3. Need you back to the stage lanes. Gribble not going to be happy with this one. Double 0-1 on the red side. Corey Galletti 0-10 on the tree. Goes 466 with the 2. Hold it a little bit on the 474 dial in. Gribble after the red light. 501 with the 3 on a 503 dial in. That'll bring up Bradley Snowball, left-hand side of the track, down in at 456. Goes up against Claude DeBonis, down in at 481. Significant advantage on the start line. Going to go to Snowball on the left-hand side of the track. Problems there. The bonus going to be your winner on that one. 060 on the tree. Goes 514 on the 481 dial in. Snowball having issues. Goes 747. Doesn't get there in time. Next pair up going to be Cameron Fredrickson on the left-hand side of the track, down 470. Goes up against Bailey Ferraro, down in at 472 on the right-hand side. Let's get no box shootout round number 3. No box shootout round number 3. Need you back in the lanes, please. Had to wait up for a second, make sure Snowball cleared the track. We're good to go now. Got the car stalled on him, got him fired back up, got him off the track. Fredrickson not going to be happy about that. 012 on the red side. Ferraro going to be your winner. 005 on the tree, 470 with the 5 on the 472 dial in. Kyle Anderson, left-hand side of the track, dialed 659, goes up against Chad Duke, MBU himself, dialed in at 587. Anderson not going to be happy with that. 011 on the red side. Chad Duke going to be your winner. 017 on the tree. Goes 586 with the 7 on the 587 dial in. After the red light, 658 with the 1 on the 659 dial in for Anderson. The second round of juniors in the shootout coming around the corner next. Malcolm Carpenter, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 8 flat. Was up against Logan Westmoreland, dialed in at 8:53 on the right side. Carpenter turns at 012 red. Westmoreland turns at 012 green. Goes 852 with the 4 on the 853. After the red light, Carpenter goes 798 with the 1 on the 8 flat dial in. Brandon Gergett, left hand side of the track, dialed 799. Goes up against Lily Lake, dialed in at 806. No box, rest of no box. Missing a few of you guys. Need you back in the lanes. No box, no box, no box. Round number 3, need you back in the lanes. First call, box. First call, box. Round number 3, need you back in the lanes. Box. Need you back in the lanes, please. 0.04 of a second, the advantage is going to go to Lake on the right-hand side of the track. Winner, however, going to be Gergett on the right-hand side of the track. 079 on the tree, goes 8 flat with a 3 on the 799 dial-in. Lake gets there first, but breaks out. 801 with a 2 on the 806 dial-in. Keith Fullhauer, left-hand side of the track, dialed 790, goes up against Aaron Reynolds, dialed in at 793 on the right-hand side. Fullhauer not going to be happy there. 020 on the red side. Aaron Reynolds, 030 on the green side. He goes 796 with the 4 on the 793 dial in. Bullhauer after the red light, 789 with the 7 on the 790 dial in. Bud Trammell, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 796. Goes up against David Kovar, right-hand side, dialed 792. Trammell turns it 035 on the red side there. Kovar gets lucky on that one. 128 on the green side. 789 with the 1 on the 792 dial in. Trammell after the red light goes 795 with the 4 on the 796 dial in. Katie Slow, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 792. Goes up against Samantha Senko, dialed in at 790 on the right-hand side. Five hundredths of a second, the advantage is going to go to Sloan on the left-hand side of the track. Senko in trouble on this one. Sloan going to be your winner, 794 with the 4 on the 792 dial in. She had a 054 reaction time. Senko had a 106 reaction time, goes 792 with the 5 on the 790 dial in. That brings up Caroline McCarty, left-hand side of the track, dialed 823. Goes up against Cameron Hawkins, dialed in at 790 on the right-hand side. No box, no box, no box. If you're not up here, you're late. No box, no box, no box. If you're not up here, you're late. Also, box. Round number 3, we need you up in the lanes now, please. Box, round number 3, need you up in the lanes. Of a second, the advantage is going to go to McCarty on the left-hand side of the track. Going to be your winner also, McCarty, 033 on the tree, 825 with the 5 on the 823 dial in. Hawkins, 073 on the tree, goes 789 with the 9 on the 790 dial in. Our last pair of juniors on the line right now. Last pair of juniors. One more pair in the water box, okay. Make that last pair in the water box. Last pair in the water box. Trent McCarty dialed 820 on the left-hand side of the track, goes up against Blake Barberi, dialed in at 8 flat. Significant advantage on the start line, going to go to McCarty on the left-hand side. Wallop at the gas down there, going to be the winner. 829 with a 0 on the 820 dial in, had an 017 reaction time. Barberi, 113 on the tree, goes 801 with an 8 on the 8 flat dial in. Last pair in this round of juniors, Katrina Carpenter on the left-hand side of the track, dialed 794, goes up against Morgan Carroll on the right-hand side. She is dialed 825. Carroll going to be your winner on this one, as Carpenter goes 016 red. Carroll 030 on the tree, goes 825 with an 8. Dead on with an 8 on the 825 dial in. Carpenter shuts her down early after the red light. Should be in the lanes and getting ready to load up. No box, round number 3, load up, guys. Round number 3, no box shootout. Gonna be Charlie Lockhart, left-hand side of the track, dialed 574. Goes up against Johnny Tolosano, dialed in at 679 on the right-hand side. One no box car missing still. We are running you now. If you are missing, let us know if you're broke or not. Tolosano, 006 red on the tree. Lockhart right behind him, 013 red on the tree. That's first or worst here, though. Gonna take the win, 574 with a 5 on the 574 dial in. Tolosano after the red light goes 678 with a 0 on a 679. Casey Sims, left-hand side of the track, dialed 626. Goes up against Tucker Creech, dialed in at 576 on the right-hand side. Of a second, the advantage is going to go to Sims on the left-hand side of the track. He is in control on this one. However, the win light going to go to Tucker Creech. Creech, 039 on the tree, goes 576, dead on with a 9, gets their first 0.003 of a second. Casey Sims had the much better 003 reaction time, but goes 630 with an 8 on a 626 dial in, sets it down there, gets behind. Mark Horton, tonight's runner-up. Left-hand side of the track, dialed 695, goes up against Cameron Fredrickson. Right-hand side of the track, dialed 618. Fredrickson turns at 016 on the red side. Horton going to be your winner. 045 green. Goes 693 with the 0 on a 695. Fredrickson after the red light goes 615 with a 0 on a 618 dial in. That'll bring up Lucas Walker, left-hand side of the track. Down in at 552. Goes up against Gage Birch, tonight's winner of the main $10,000 event. Gonna try to get some extra money here tonight in the shootout. Down in at 622. Twelve thousandths of a second separates them on the tree here. Slight advantage going to go to Birch on the right-hand side of the track. Winner, however, going to be Lucas Walker. 015 on the tree. Goes 553 with the 7 on the 552 dial in. Birch had the better 003 reaction time. Goes 621 with the 9 on the 622 dial in. Gets there first by 300ths. Chip taking 29 or less. Junior Dragsters, back to the lanes, please. Junior Dragsters, back to the lanes, please. Round robin, rest of the night, guys. Round robin, rest of the night. If you win, come on back. Cool them, fuel them, bring them back. Round robin, rest of the night. All winners, back to the lanes, please. All winners, back to the lanes, please. Box, load up, please. Box, load up, please. Next round of box. Down to the round of 8. Colby Fuller, left-hand side of the track, dialed in at 453. Chad Duke, Mr. MBU, dialed in at 587. 21 thousandths of a second. The advantage on the tree going to go to Luke Duke on the right-hand side of the track. It's also going to be your winner. Get you some of that. 587 with the 4 on the 587 dial in. 7 thousandths package. Kobe Fuller, 024 on the tree. Goes 453 with the 7 on the 453 dial in. No good after the 024 reaction time. Junior Bunner, left-hand side of the track, dial 639. Goes up against Bailey Ferraro, dial in at 470. Thousandths of a second. The advantage on the tree going to go to Ferraro on the right-hand side. Winner, however, going to be Bunner. 022 on the tree, 640 with a 3 on the 639 dial in. Gets there first, 2 thousandths of a second. Ferraro had the better 011 reaction time. Goes 472 with the 6 on the 470 dial in. That'll bring up Randy Banger. Left-hand side of the track, dialed 476. Goes up against Corey Galletti. Right-hand side of the track, dialed 465. Juniors, load up, please. Juniors, load up, please. Banger going to be winner here. Ready, 004 red. Banger, 007. Goes 477 with the 4 on the 476. After the red light, Galletti shuts it down early, 526 at 94. Box right now. They're going down right now. Joby Miles, left-hand side of the track, down 433. Goes up against Claude DeBonis. Right-hand side, down 481. Once again, racers, if you win this round coming up, come on back to the stage lanes. We'll have a spot for you. If you win this round, come on back to the lanes. 200ths of a second, the advantage on the tree going to go to Miles on the left-hand side of the track. Winner, however, going to be DeBonis. 048 on the tree. Goes 482 with the 4 on the 481 dial in. Miles, 022 on the tree. Goes 437 with the 3 on the 433 dial in. DeBonis gets there first by 3 thousandths of a second.